This is one of this, I guess, as our first official podcast. So, this is Bonnie. I'm Cox. Together we're Bonnie and Cox. You guys are tripping, you know? Endgame was great. It was amazing. Y'all took 10 years from Iron Man 2008 and y'all brought Hulk and Thor and Black Widow and Captain America. You brought all them together and gave us this great story. I get it. Y'all ain't never gonna get back to that, okay? It's kind of like Star Wars rebooting, and y'all not gonna get back to that, okay? It's not gonna happen. But finding out that y'all just replaced this black girl from Ironheart, that's wrong. That's not right. And yes, you replaced her with Zendaya, but that's not right. And I think there's going to be a lot of backlash from that. I think y'all are freaking out a little bit because James Gunn left y'all's ass and is creating a whole new universe with DC called the DCU. And I think Superman was great. All y'all people that are hating on Superman, I don't know what movie y'all saw. Now, I did have some issues with Crypto, but my wife, she loved the dog.
I love animals.
So, yeah, I think y'all are really acting a little irrational. What do you think?
It's more about ratings nowadays for everything. So I feel like it was more of a ratings move, not necessarily her acting wise personally, because her acting was beautifully.
Yeah,
and that's the whole purpose of today's society, is more of who got the higher brand of what sort. And like you said in the beginning, Marvel, how would you say, peaked with Avengers and Avengers Endgame and all that. So they're trying to climb back up to the forefront by putting in a different actress that's who's already in the Marvel universe. So to speak more skyrocketing values to Ironheart.
yeah,
And that was just the logistics of it. But to be more frank with it, and hello Frank, it's bullshit. Because that's crazy. Why take somebody that was perfectly fine doing their character, doing their role, just to get more higher ratings? It just goes to show it's not about the quality or the professionalism or the fans are actually interacting and relating to what's going on. You rather just have what?
Numbers.
Exactly. So basically now it's not about, oh, I put out good work or it made sense. It's more of how high a percentage and the ratings go. Everything is about ratings and value. That makes the value go up.
And appeasing everyone. See, one thing
Until you pass away and then your ratings really sky high and then you're worth more dead than alive. So there you go.
Except for Hulk Hogan. We'll get into that in another episode. But even with the one thing I liked about Ironheart, it was different. It was very different. They had this character that was gay, and
it was diverse, very diverse in the world that we live today. It was not covering up what society is today. You have your platonics out there, you have your binary, you have people who identify with them, he, she, her.
Yeah,
like it related to everything.
Yeah, that I'm still confused on all that
And
stuff. But
besides that, it just, you can relate to a lot of stuff that was going on now, present, not back in the day when, you know, Marvel was just, you know, all this and that. You can't relive the past and think that you're gonna, how would you say, move in the future.
right, I thought it was a good move. They had. I'm all about LGBTQ 1000. I'm all about you know. I'm with y'all. But Marvel seemed like they was with y'all too, and then all of a sudden they just jumped ship because the ratings wasn't high enough. Like what y'all did to Jonathan Majors, you know.
Different story.
You know, that was, you know, I don't know. I don't know if he beat that girl. I don't know. I know I saw him running away from her, and then y'all cut him. Y'all cut him loose quick. But you know,
Back to topic.
it just seems like Marvel is y'all on the fence. Y'all on the fence. Y'all see Twilight Boy did his thing with Batman, and now James Gunn left y'all after giving y'all some great Guardians of the Galaxy movies. They were wonderful. Love the soundtracks. Me and my wife were music nuts, and Guardians of the Galaxy was probably some of the best music that y'all had.
I'm not gonna hate on the movie Guardians of the Galaxy